So, Little Red Riding Hood. Alright.
Little Red Riding Hood wanted to bring some goods from her mother to her grandmother.
Bring some bread and cheese and wine, I think, to her grandma, because her grandma was a little bit of a lush.
And her grandmother lived across the woods.
Little Red Riding Hood's mom, probably very responsible mom, said, "Go travel through the deep dark woods wearing just this little red riding hood."
So she puts on her little cape and takes her little basket.
And the mom said something along the line, "But watch out for the big bad wolf, the big bad wolf."
Little girl goes walking through the woods. She wants to go and meet Grandma.
Little Red Riding Hood goes, and she meets, somehow meets the big bad wolf. Don't remember exactly what happened there.
This wolf sees her, and the wolf is like, "Oh, I really want what she's got."
Wolf that has been following her around.
The little girl's like, "Oh God, it's a wolf!" And
I'll be friends with the wolf.
Big bad wolf tried to convince her to do something. I don't know.
So the wolf comes out, and I don't remember exactly what he says to her, but something along the lines of like, "Oh, I'd like to have some of your food," you know.
Wolf comes up and says, "Hey, where are you going?" She says, "Oh, to Grandma's house," because the wolf talks.
She said, "No, I'm going straight to Grandma's house." And the big bad wolf said, "Oh, great. Well, I won't go there. I'm going this way," which happened to be a shortcut to Grandma's house.
Not really sure how this all comes to be, but the wolf intercepts her, gets to Grandma's house first,
and the big bad wolf goes and sneaks into the Grandma's house,
eats Grandma in one bite,
into his stomach.
The wolf eats her grandmother and takes the grandmother's clothes and puts them on.
Weird enough already.
And is lying in the grandmother's bed when the girl arrives.
And Little Red Riding Hood is none the wiser.
She doesn't notice the furry snout.
But Little Red Riding Hood, she's not stupid. She ain't no dummy. She knows what's going on.
My, what big, sharp claws you have, Grandma.
The better to hug you with.
Oh, okay, better to hug me with. That's good.
My, what big eyes you have.
Oh yes, the better to see you with, my dear. Come closer and bring that wine, for goodness sake.
What big nose you have. The better to smell you with.
And all that nonsense. And
finally, the big teeth. She notices the big teeth, and the wolf says,
"Oh, the better to eat you with."
I was a wolf all along. Ha ha ha.
The Little Red Riding Hood gets eaten in one bite too.
But just then a woodsman comes in,
because that's what he's there for, is to save the day. And he goes, there's people in this wolf. And
chops open the wolf. Out pops Grandma, grabs the bottle of wine. Everyone's happy.
They've got all the nice food. And
all three of them live happily ever after in the cottage.
That's the story that I know.
The end.
I'm sure it made lots of sense to the Brothers Grimm or whoever thought this was a coherent story.